Assalamualaikum everyone. In today's episode, we focus on an example of a physical pendulum, which is a non-uniform rod pivoted at one end and oscillating with a relatively small amplitude. Hence, it can be approximated to be in simple harmonic motion. Join me as we illustrate the process of computing the moment of inertia of the oscillating rod. Just stick around, watch and learn. The question is, a rod has length 0.900 meters and mass 0.600 kilogram and is pivoted at one end. The rod is not uniform. The center of mass of the rod is not at its center, but is 0.500 meters from the pivot. The period of the rod's motion as a pendulum is 1.59 seconds. What is the moment of inertia of the rod around the pivot? As shown in the figure, we have a rod with length capital L equal to 0.900 meters and a mass small letter m equal to 0.600 kilogram. The rod is pivoted at one end and the distance of its center of gravity, denoted here as small letter d, is 0.500 meters from the axis of rotation. This suggests the oscillating body is a non-uniform rod. The rod behaves like a physical pendulum because it is suspended from an axis of rotation. So we can assume that its amplitude of oscillation is small, right? Hence, it can be approximated as moving in simple harmonic motion with a given time period denoted here as capital T, and it is equal to 1.59 seconds. The target variable in this problem is the moment of inertia, capital I, of the non-uniform rod about the axis of rotation or the pivot at one end as indicated in the figure. The formula for the moment of inertia of a uniform rod, meaning if its center of gravity is at its geometric center, right, about an axis through one end, is supposed to be equal to 1/3 times the mass and the square of the length of the rod. Again, this is the standardized moment of inertia, right, of a uniform rod about an axis through one end. But since the rod we are analyzing is a non-uniform rod, there is a need for us to use a derived formula. So we base it from the equation for the period of a physical pendulum, right? The time period capital T of a physical pendulum, right, is given here as 2 pi multiplied by the square root of the moment of inertia, capital I, divided by the mass times acceleration due to gravity and the distance d. All right. So, since our target variable is the moment of inertia, capital I, okay, we have to derive this formula, right? And come up with a working formula for the desired moment of inertia of this non-uniform rod. All right. So we can isolate the moment of inertia, capital I, right, uh, by just multiplying or getting the square, all right, of both sides of the equation. So we're going to square the time period capital T, the value of 2 pi, as well as the quantity inside the radical sign, right? So when we do that and isolate for the moment of inertia, capital I, we will come up with this working formula in determining the desired moment of inertia of this non-uniform rod. And that is equal to the product of the square of the time period, capital T squared, multiplied by the mass of the rod times acceleration due to gravity times the distance d, or how far the center of gravity is from the axis of rotation. That's small letter d. And then to be divided by the square of 2 pi, or 4 pi squared. Before we move on to our computation, let's take a look at the equation that relates the time period, capital T, of a physical pendulum such as the non-uniform rod that we are describing. So, for small amplitude oscillation, the time period capital T is independent on amplitude, but it depends on the mass, m, right? The distance d from the axis of rotation to the center of gravity, and moment of inertia, capital I, about the axis, right? So we can now proceed in computing the moment of inertia, capital I, of this rod. So we use the derived equation, capital I equals t squared multiplied by mgd, and then divided by 4 pi squared. That is moment of inertia, capital I equals 1.59 seconds squared, right, times the mass 0.600 kilogram times acceleration due to gravity 9.80 meters per second squared, and the distance d 0.500 meters. And then we divide the product by 4 pi squared. So doing our math, we finally get, all right, the moment of inertia, capital I, of this non-uniform rod, okay, equal to 0.188 kilogram meters squared about the axis of rotation, which is the pivot in the diagram. And that concludes my tutorial for this topic. Till the next episode, mabuhay, Masya Allah. Thank you very much for watching. Please follow me in my FB page, and please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel.